And welcome back to the channel. This is Thomas Goes Nostalgic, and on this episode, we're opening our Super 7 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Undercover Raphael. And my cousin sent me this as a gift. Really excited to get it open. I love the Turtle in Disguise logo on the front and the size to let you know that it's Raphael. Pretty cool. I've noticed these slipcovers with Super 7 on almost all of their brands and figures, so getting that slipcover off reveals the figure and all of those accessories. So just like the other two Super 7 Ninja Turtles that I opened, this thing comes chock full of accessories, and there's a lot to unpack here. So I do like the box art, I do like the graffiti that they put on, so it looks like all the villains come in a purple box and the heroes come in a green box, and they have that file card on the back. Just a little bit about Undercover Raphael. So with that being said, let's get this box open and check them out. And out of the box, looks like we have a pretty decent figure with some soft goods. Pretty cool. These are based off a 1994 Playmates line, one of the last lines, so it's really valuable nowadays, where they did all four of the turtles in the soft good trench coats. I had the original Playmates toy of Donnie in the trench coat, which was always one of my favorite figures. So looking at the aesthetics, pretty cool. That hat doesn't come off, so if you just wanted to take the coat off, you wouldn't have a normal head, just to keep it a regular turtle. Kind of weird. He has that little pocket on the back for his size, but you can kind of see it through his trench coat, so it kind of sticks out. But other than that, not so bad. It's a pretty decent coat. The bandana is a little flexible, so that's made of like a decent rubber, and just kind of posing him through the jacket. I'm not going to take that off. Everything seems to be good, not too loose, but he does have some nice movement. So great ankle rocker on there, so you can get him in some decent poses. But I do like the articulation on Super 7. I wish NECA's was a little looser without feeling like you're going to break it, but he seems to be pretty good. And just doing a comparison of my NECA Turtles in Disguise, we do have Undercover Raph in his trench coat from the 1990 film, and then I have the original release of Raphael from the NECA Toon line, with the Turtles in Disguise trench coat on it. So I am surprised that the NECA Toon line and the Super 7 actually compare in size. I thought the Super 7 would have been a little bigger, but that just shows that you can probably fudge this into your NECA display if you wanted to. And just looking at some of the extras that he comes with, he does come with an alternative head, and like I said, you can't take that hat off. So if you just want to have a normal Raphael figure, you won't be able to do it with this one. Comes with these night vision goggles that slip pretty well onto his head, and then he comes with lots of hands, some fisted hands, some grippy hands, more gripping hands, and then a set of open hands. He comes with this trading card, which I think is paying homage to the original figure that came with the card. Has a nice bio on the back, and then it wouldn't be Raphael with some size, so there's some nice paint detail on the handles, pretty cool. He gets these throwing stars, and then this slice of pizza that has some pretty nice details. I like the drip coming down from it. And then we start looking at some of his spy equipment. He gets this sonar gun, he gets this pistol, which is pretty cool because you don't normally see Ninja Turtles with a pistol, but I remember the Donnie one came with that bang flag that came out. Comes with this pretty cool briefcase, which is probably where I'm going to store most of his extra accessories. I do like the stickers on it. It says I love NYC and foot stinks. Pretty neat. And he does come with this surveillance camera with a pretty nifty tripod. The legs are adjustable, so you can collapse them if you want to. That's a really cool accessory. I just wanted to try out how hard it was to put on the other head, and it's fairly easy. It comes with that ball joint, so I swapped them out with the head that I have those goggles already on. One of my biggest complaints about this figure is about the extra hands. They all come with this really tiny peg, so every time I go to adjust or pose the figure, the hand just kind of pops off. So that's really annoying. I do know that Super 7 has some QC issues, so I'm assuming that's one of them. But I'm not going to buy too many of the TMNT Super 7s unless it's a character that I really wanted, like some of those rare or odd mutants. But this was a gift from my cousin, so thank you to my cousin. This was a really cool unboxing. I definitely enjoyed this one, and it'll fit great still within my NECA display now, knowing that it doesn't look too much larger than the actual NECA Turtle, so that's pretty awesome. Getting him posed with all of his surveillance equipment is really awesome. I do love that camera and the night vision goggles. Those are pretty awesome. And then this suitcase is really cool because you can just kind of store most of the accessories in there. It's big enough where you could probably store his extra sai, his pistol, or some of those extra hands. So that's pretty neat. And Undercover Raphael looks great on the sewer diorama. I'm going to get him up there with some of my NECA figures and the two Super 7 TMNT figures I opened in my last episode. So other than that, really won't be going crazy with the Super 7 TMNT unless it's some of those stranger animal mutants that I really want. Like I mentioned, Hotspot or Half Court. I'll definitely get those if those ever come out. But for now, this is it. And that does it for this episode, folks. If you like this content, hit like, hit subscribe, and ring that bell so you get notifications of when I post my next episode. Until then, catch you next time.